Alright, today I gotta tie a whole bunch of jigs because of this. So this pattern's called a key lime pie. And it's caught a fish or two and it's lost some feathers, and if you can see, the hook is bent. And once these hooks are bent, that's game over. And this is a size 6 must-add hook, 2X Aberdeen, and the steelhead can even do a number on these. So, we went fishing about a week ago and caught a bunch of fish and got to repopulate our fly box. So, starting off with painted jig heads. And the pattern that I'm going to be tying is, we call it an olive with pimento, because it's got a bit of red in it. Isn't that clever? Okay, maybe not, but anyways. So, here we go. Let's see how fast I can do this. I gotta tie a lot of these because my kids lose a lot of them. Alright, into the vise. I'm using a 140 Ultra thread. Take back a bit of thread here. I'm gonna start by laying down a bit of thread on the shaft of the jig head. These are 132 ounce Waxy Super Jig with the must-add Aberdeen hooks. I already said that, but a little bit of repetition doesn't hurt. I'm going to add a little bit of flash, about 4 strands, and then double it up. Just lay this stuff out quickly. And I'm going to start off tying these onto the shaft. Couple wraps. You may take note that I'm using a really cheap vise. That's because my wife won't let me spend more money on fishing gear. But this rig worked because I put it onto a wood base that I built myself to provide a bit more angle and utility, and it's portable. It has skid-proof supports, and it does the job. There you go, $14 vise, and we're moving pretty fast. Strung marabou. And I get most of this stuff from Fish USA because it's cheap and it's on sale often. Alright, let me select a good bit. That's a good bit. I'm going to pull this all nicely back. Alright, and string this up a bit. I'm just going to take one feather. And I'm going to make the most of this feather, and I'm going to trim some of the fluff that's higher up on the shaft, and then I'm going to push it further back because I like my jigs nice and fluffy. Hold on to this for the time being with some hacker pliers. Same thing on the other side, and this is going to make for a fluffier jig with just one feather. Alright. Now I'm going to put this all together and make for a nice fluffy jig. Alright. That's so fluffy I can't believe it. Not too fluffy. There we go. Just a loose wrap to start off with, cinch it up. Couple more tight wraps. I'm going to trim off the excess. Got nice spring scissors here. These are actually surgical scissors that I stole from my lab. Just kidding, I didn't steal them. I'll bring them back someday. No one was using them, so I found a good use for them. Alright. Gently remove any excess fluff that isn't tied down. Now I'm just going to tie down this head around the base, tie down all that fluff, make it nice and tight. lots of wraps. Lots and lots and lots of fun. Making a happy little jig. Who am I channeling? What's his name? Got the fluffy hair?
That'd be Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. This is like fly tying with Bob Ross. It's a happy little jig. It's fluffy. Oh, it's a happy little jig. Alright, finish this thing off. Boop. I'm gonna snip. I'm gonna snip. I usually leave the flash a little bit long. I have no idea why, but I do. Oop. That one's a little too long. Here we go. A little bit of head hardener. I'm using loon head hardener. This stuff is a little old, so it's a little thick, and I like it a little thick. You can thin it out with water, but I like it thick. Take off any extra head hardener as it drips down. And voila. Olive with pimento. We'll be sure to show you the fish that this one catches. What is this? Number 6 of the morning? Look at that. Jumping out there. See, that'd be mine if I wasn't videoing you.
Of course, yeah, this would be mine if I hadn't stolen it.
Yeah, you stole it from me. Just work it in. No, you stand away from me, dude, because you got a long rod.
I've been playing for a while.
Work it in over toward me. I think this one's a little bit bigger than a skipper.
What time did I get a popper with a fish over 20?
All right. Right. All right. Let's see if we can get him. No, he's bigger. Bring him up. Bring him up. No, he's nice, Jaron. He's not. I bet he's 23. Well, that's because he's bigger. All right, dude. Hang on. Oh, he's a beauty. Oh, I need some help with the net. Ugh.